What if you found £1,000 lying on the street, right now? Imagine that rush. Would you grab it, or maybe freeze? Shout for joy? Imagine the rush. Heart pounding, the world spinning. Here's the truth. Opportunities like this are everywhere if you know where to look. Making money today? It's like walking a tightrope, wild, risky, but honestly, the thrill is real. Blink and you'll miss your chance. Opportunities flash by in a heartbeat. The old rules? Gone. Now, it's all about bold moves and fast thinking. Want in? Get ready to hustle. Side gigs, smart risks, and wins worth celebrating. This is your moment. Let's go. What is a community connector? It's simpler than it sounds. You become the human version of a local search engine. Think about it. Local Facebook group, WhatsApp chat. Ask for recommendations. Can anyone recommend a good plumber? Does anyone know a reliable babysitter for Friday night? Where's the best place to get a cake made for a 50th birthday? People trust recommendations from real people far more than a random advert. A community connector builds a trusted list of the best local services and charges a small fee to connect people with them. You are the middle person, the trusted filter. Here's how it works in practice. You start by doing your research, little black book or a detailed spreadsheet. Window cleaner, driving instructor, gardener with an eye for detail. Checking their reviews, asking for references, or even trying their services yourself. Then, create a simple way for people to reach you. A basic website, a dedicated Facebook page, or just a known phone number. When someone needs a service, they come to you. You connect them with a trusted provider. Charge a small finder's fee, say £10 to £20, or arrange a commission with the provider. Let's imagine a woman named Chloe. Chloe is a mum of two who is brilliant at organizing. She noticed the same questions popping up in her neighborhood group day after day. So she created Chester's Choice Connectors. She spent a month building her list of trusted tradespeople and local professionals. A new family had just moved to the area, needed a painter, an electrician, a weekly cleaner. Chloe sorted it all for them in one afternoon, saving them hours of stressful searching. They happily paid her a £50 fee for coordinating everything. The businesses were happy too, reliable work. Her idea grew quickly through word of mouth. Within 6 months, Chloe was handling dozens of requests a week, earning over £2,000 a month from her kitchen table. She solved the problem of, who can I trust, for her entire community. From connecting people in the real world, let's now look at a problem that exists entirely online. What on earth is a digital declutterer? Think about your own phone or laptop. How many photos do you have? Hundreds? Thousands? How many emails are sitting in your inbox unread? Is your computer desktop a mess of random files and icons? For many people, their digital life is a complete and utter shambles. It's stressful and inefficient. A digital declutterer steps in to sort out this mess. They organize files, manage photo libraries, streamline email inboxes, and create simple systems to keep things tidy. You're offering a service that brings a sense of calm and order to someone's digital world. Offer packages. A photo sort. Organize years of photos into neat folders by date and event, backed up securely. An inbox. 0. Clear thousands of emails, set filters, unsubscribe from junk. Typically done remotely, screen share to guide or with permission, access their system. It's built on trust and discretion. Let's talk about my mate, Ben. He was always the go-to guy when a computer ran slow or a file went missing. He turned it into a side hustle called Digital Tidy. His first client, a freelance writer whose laptop was a disaster zone. Drafts everywhere and thousands of unsorted research photos. Ben spent a weekend organizing her entire digital life. Set up a simple folder system, sorted her photos, and cleared her inbox. She felt a weight lifted, could find any document in seconds, paid him £300, and recommended him to her friends. Soon, Ben was busy every weekend, helping small business owners, busy parents, and retirees overwhelmed by their tablets, easily worth £1,500 a month. Now that we've tidied up the digital world, what about the big, scary projects in the real world? This is where the personal project manager comes in. Think of all the things people want to do but never get around to because the task just seems too huge. Planning a garden renovation, organizing a house move, self-publishing a book, setting up a small side business. People have the dream, but they get stuck on the how. A personal project manager acts as their guide and organizer, breaking the big goal into small steps and keeping them on track. You don't do the work yourself. You don't need to be a landscape gardener or a removal expert. Your job is to be the master of the to-do list. You help define the goal, create a realistic timeline, research resources, help find and vet contractors, set a budget, schedule all parts of the project. You are their accountability partner, the calm voice who checks in and asks, "Right, what's the next small step?" You're selling organization and motivation, which are incredibly valuable. Consider Maria. Her friend wanted to convert a garage into a home office. Maria sketched a step-by-step. Find an architect, get quotes, choose flooring, order a desk. Her friend insisted on paying, and that gave Maria an idea. She started a small service called Project Partner. First client, plan a surprise round-the-world trip, visas, flights, accommodation. Maria spent a few hours each week for 2 months, building a master spreadsheet, budget tracker, and timeline. She researched the best options and presented them. She was his project manager and earned over £1,000 for that single project. She helped turn one day into day one. From managing long-term projects, let's zoom in on creating perfect short-term experiences. Do you love your local area? Know the best spots? Hidden cafes, beautiful walking trails, quirky independent shops? You could be a local experience curator. This is more than a tour guide. You are a designer of memories, creating bespoke itineraries for special days out. Tourists, or, more often, locals. Anniversaries, birthdays, or a unique weekend, who don't have the time or knowledge to plan it. You listen. Are they foodies? Do they love the outdoors? Are they on a tight budget? Then you craft a perfect day. A romantic anniversary might include a little-known Italian restaurant, a secret sunset viewpoint, and a pre-booked taxi home. Provide a beautifully designed itinerary, complete with timings, addresses, and booking confirmations. You charge for your planning, your creativity, and your local expertise. Meet Sam in Bristol, obsessed with street art and the food scene. Friends always asked for tips, so he created Bristol Unwrapped. He offered curated day plans. A family booked his family fun package. Sam planned a mural treasure hunt, lunch at a family-friendly pizza place, and a harbour boat trip, even the best place to park. They had an incredible day, paid £75, and called it a bargain. Bookings grew. Date nights, work outings, special celebrations. He wasn't just giving directions, he was crafting an experience, earning a great side income by sharing his love for his city. We've talked about big plans and special days, but what about the small nagging problems that drive us all mad? This is where the small fix specialist comes in. This person doesn't do major repairs, but they're a master of the little things. Think about it. Putting up a shelf, assembling flat pack furniture, changing a tricky light bulb, setting up a new smart TV, bleeding a radiator. For many, these tasks are too fiddly or time-consuming. They'd gladly pay £20 or £30 to make the problem vanish in half an hour. Market yourself as the friendly local helper for jobs too small for expensive trades. Advertise on notice boards, on Facebook, and by word of mouth. You'll need a basic set of tools, a drill, screwdrivers, a spirit level, and a can-do attitude. Be clear about what you do and don't do. Not a qualified plumber or electrician, but brilliant at hanging pictures and troubleshooting a new printer's Wi-Fi. Picture Arthur, recently retired and handy, garage full of tools, bored and wanting extra for holidays. He put a small card in the newsagent window. Arthur's small fixes. No job too small. First call, A couple arguing over a chest of drawers. Arthur arrived, calm, and built it in under an hour. They paid him £40, relieved. His reputation spread. He spent a few mornings a week putting up curtain rails, mounting TVs, tuning digital radios, and he loved it. Meeting neighbours, feeling useful, earning an extra £500 to £600 a month, solving tiny frustrations that can ruin a weekend. He proved you don't need a grand idea to make a real difference, you just need to be willing to help with the small stuff. So there we have it, 5 distinct yet similar ways to earn a meaningful side income. Community connector, the local hero. Digital declutterer, brings order. Personal project manager, turns I wish into I did. Local experience curator, crafts unforgettable days. Small fix specialist, tackles life's little annoyances. These roles show that organizational skill and creativity are sellable. You are selling time, you are selling peace of mind, you are selling the joy of a plan coming together. They identify points of friction, frustration, confusion, lack of time, and offer the smooth, easy solution. They're built on helping. The core message, your unique skills, your passions, even your common sense, can be income. Shift your perspective. Instead of ignoring little complaints, listen to them as opportunities. The world is full of people with problems. Position yourself as a problem solver and build a more secure financial life. It's a win-win. We've covered a lot, and my hope is that at least one of these ideas has sparked something in you. Maybe you recognized yourself in Chloe, the community connector, or in Arthur, the small fix specialist. Perhaps you're already the one friends ask for holiday tips or gadget help. Truth is, you're already solving problems for free. The next step is recognizing the value and deciding to turn it into something more. Don't let starting a business scare you. At its heart, it's offering to help someone for a fair price. Try this. For the next week, just listen. Colleagues at work, family at dinner, posts in local groups. Keep a small notebook or a note on your phone. Every time you hear, "I'm so frustrated with," "I wish I knew how to," "I just don't have time to," write it down. You're not planning a business. You're collecting problems. At the end of the week, look at your list. You might be shocked by how many opportunities you've uncovered. Don't wait to figure everything out. You don't need a fancy website. Start small. Help one person. Set up a neighbour's printer for £15. Plan a day out for a friend. Have them cover your time with a meal. Test on a small scale and get feedback. Every big journey starts with a single step. The world has changed, and so have the ways we earn. You have skills, knowledge, and a unique perspective that's valuable. Don't underestimate that. The power to increase your income is in your hands. It isn't hidden in complex markets. It's right there in your community, in everyday problems. So, my challenge is simple. Find a problem. Be the solution. You might surprise yourself with what you can achieve. What are you waiting for?